Hey guys, it's Jessica here. Sorry for my appearance. Wanted to give you a Hurricane Sandy update. I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to upload this because I still don't have power. We lost power Monday at 7:30 and it is Friday at 11 a.m. So I wanted to kind of tell you my story and let you hear the real story of the Jersey Shore now, which you're hearing on the news. Pretty much what happened was the whole problem with the storm not only was that there was a nor'easter and another storm and a hurricane converging before it was going to hit us here on the Jersey Shore, but that it was high tide, and on a regular basis, if it's high tide here, there is some minor flooding in low-lying areas here, just slightly across the highway. It was going to be a full moon the night that Sandy, I almost said Katrina because that's what it makes me think of, was going to hit here. So pretty much Monday afternoon, there was high tide for Sunday night. There already was some flooding. I mean, water was already starting to come up the road in certain spots. Now, where I live, I'm across the highway. On the other side of the highway is the Bay Shore. But one of the worst devastation areas of the storm is 1.5 to 3-ish miles from me, which is 5 minutes or less. And it's such a tragedy. I'll give you kind of perspective of the storm. Started, we were supposed to be hit around 6 o'clock p.m. We started to get the outer bands, which is the outer storms before the eye of the hurricane. Prior to that, it was windy. Part of the fence behind my building here blew off, parts of the roof, all kinds of stuff. We got really lucky here, just up on the street here. Two huge, huge, massive trees just bent in half and just ripped out. It's crazy. Now, we haven't had power. My car, pretty much my battery's completely dead. My boyfriend I don't even know how he did this. He found a way here the day after the storm, found jumper cables, bought them, brought them here, jump-started me. We drove around a little bit. My car's fine. Started it the next day a few times. Now I haven't been able to start it. So I need an entirely new car battery. So I'm not only powerless, but no car. And we're trying to wait to go somewhere that's open for me to get that, and somebody will pop it in. And it's this big disaster. And the reality is that I could have lost my home. I could have lost my car. I could have lost my life, like a lot of people that I know did. It's really hard because we haven't been able to see that many images. Just Facebook the little bit that we have been able to use on our phones, but we have to charge our phones in the car. Now I can't charge my phone because my car battery's dead. I have to rely on other people. I'm not used to it. I haven't been able to call my parents the last few days because my phone's just dying. The battery is just dying. Cell phone service for most people is non-existent. Almost the whole state, like this whole section of the state, for like miles. I would say 100 miles, maybe 50. I don't know. Most have no power. Nobody had power. You couldn't connect with each other. You can't. We've been seeing some pictures on Facebook of people that have just went to the section right here by my town, and my town is destroyed. Houses, just houses in the bay. People died. Little kids drowned. Animals are dead. Some of the places that we go here for enjoyment are just gone, just completely gone. It's just crazy. Nobody thought it was going to be that close to us here. And President Obama and our governor was there a few days ago, and they consider it one of the 3 worst parts in the Jersey Shore, which is right here, which is Keyport and Union Beach. I know that in both those towns have been on CNN and such, so you might even have heard the towns. If you see it, well, that's my town. Now you know where I live. I live across the highway, but it's literally a highway in where I live. So I'm literally across the street is those areas. There's people missing. They have put during the storm there was fires, and there was already people on the roofs with their kids. They were trying to rescue people, but it was so dangerous. They've been sending dogs out to try to find people in the rubble. This is just crazy. What's really sad about the area there is there are some upper middle class. There's definitely people that have money, but a lot of that town is middle class families that really struggle, like a lot of Americans. And they lost the one thing they had, their home and their car, and some of them their lives. I heard a story, the town passed that in Kingsburg, and all the way down the shore, right after that, Port Monmouth, Middletown, Highlands, Atlantic Highlands, Seabright. You'll hear all about those towns in the news. One of my friend's sister was sitting on her roof, and it was like in the middle of the storm because the water was rising so high. She was sitting on a roof with her daughter, and her fiance went to get help, and he ended up drowning and dying. It's just like everywhere you look, everybody has a story. Or like my neighbor's boyfriend, he lost his house. He's here. We were all hanging out last night. It's just crazy. I know somebody that 2 of her kids are missing. No one can get around. We don't have power. We can't help. Our phones are charged. I can't get in contact with most of my friends that I know that live in that area. My cars, it's just like, it's constant. There's no food. We're trying to cook on a little camping grill. Like, we're hungry, we're cold, it's freezing. It's just like, yes, we're lucky that we have our house and our things, but everybody is really going through this. This is definitely the worst thing I've experienced in my life. It's maybe not worst, or maybe it's like the most frustrating or difficult things, in general. Everybody's pulling together here. Oh, you have batteries, okay. You have ramen, okay, let's cook it on our grill. Oh, like, you have this, like, everybody's trying to help each other out. It's just crazy. I mean, like, I had a radio, and everybody was just so happy that I've had this radio, that we can listen to the radio and get some news. It's really it's crazy. It's something that's really hard, because, like I said, I can contact some people that I want to find out what's going on. Other people that I know that live there, I'm sure their house is gone. I can't help them until I get power and a battery in my car. I can't help anybody, and I'm just that person that wants to help, and I can't do anything. I literally can't do anything. A lot of the roads you still can't get across. There's like, it's just mayhem here. People are robbing places that open. People are stealing, looting. It's just disgusting. It's really disgusting. So that's kind of my story. Who knows when this is going to be put up? Hopefully soon, because some of the towns around us, really close, couple miles, had power yesterday. So I'm hoping that maybe today at some point we'll get it, or tomorrow. I'm kind of getting used to no power, but I want heat, a hot shower. I took a shower Tuesday night, and then Wednesday. And then last night, I just had to wash with the washcloth like old times, because it's just so cold in my apartment, and the water's so cold that there's no way I can even force myself. So I just, washed like old times, like with a tub of water, and washed with the washcloth and a towel. So, I just feel like crap. I look like crap. I've actually been sleeping, which is a good thing. We've been eating what we could. This is just mentally exhausting and emotionally just exhausting. Especially further down the shore, there's things about Jersey that are never going to be back. The boardwalks, certain beach bars, certain things. I mean, it's things that I haven't grew up here or anything, but I lived here 6 years, and this is my second home now. And there's things about Jersey that are gone that, I had so many memories at this place, or we went here this summer when my friends come from out of town, or my parents or my brother, we went there and we had memories there, and it's gone. Everything's gone. I don't even know when things are going to be back to normal here. It's just piles of houses and wood and metal and bodies, and just it's devastation. It's rubble. It's, this is, you can't compare this to 9/11 because it's not going to, I hope that it's not going to be that many people that die, but the devastation and the destruction is so much more than that. And burying ourselves out and going through the rubble and finding people's things and people, that's what's happening right now. I mean, they're putting people in body bags. In my town alone, now this is the rumor, but I've heard it from several people that as of a day ago, they already had 22 people in body bags. And they were expecting at least 30, maybe 50 more. So that would be about 50 to 70 people dead just in my town here. It's just, I know so many people have lost their houses, and I know I'm going to know so many more people. So it's going to be time to just, even though I may not have a lot to give, whatever I do, I have to give back. I have to help these people. They have nothing. So that's my emotional vlog. If anything, I just wanted this on my channel so I can look back in years to come and show this to my kids. So they're probably going to say, wow, my mother looks crazy right now. But I really wanted to say this for a historical reason and then also give you guys some insight to what's going on. I'm just like, that little bit of tearing up was the first I've cried about anything because I've been trying to hold it together for everybody that I've been around all the time. And I think things will be more of a reality when we can put the TV on, or I can go on the internet and I can see everything, or I could drive over there. So pray for us here. We have people from so many states coming here. Red Cross is here. The government has taken over our town. FEMA's here. It's just like people are donating things. It's like a war zone. That's the only way to describe it. People are waiting 5 hours for gas. Things are rationed. There's no bread. There's nothing. We have nothing here. We're just surviving somehow. But so that's my vlog update, Hurricane Sandy update. I'm going to be posting some book reviews after that because I've read quite a few books. I've had nothing really to do. So those will come next. All right. Bye.